Hello everyone, welcome back to Nice Happy Place. Today I am super excited to tell you that I finally got my hands on the Walmart exclusive Doritos Flamin' Hot Korean style barbecue chips. Look at that in all of their glory. It took me a little while to find them. In my area, I kept checking the app and I'd go to Green Bay and they didn't have them down there. But the weirdest thing is a couple days ago, I was on the app. As if you check the app, you can check location and it'll tell you if they're in stock. So that's one way that you can kind of locate them without going in the store a bunch of times. But in my store didn't have them, but it said I could get them delivered tomorrow. So I'm like, what the heck? I'm not a Walmart member of their little club there. So I ended up just ordering them. I paid $6.99 to get these shipped, but I had them the next day. So I'm not sure how they got them to me so quick because I ordered them in the late afternoon. And there they were. Lo and behold, the next day, I got them. So here we are. I'm excited to dig in on these. Yeah, I love heat when it has flavor. So hopefully the flavor is good and it makes the heat worth it. So we're just going to dig in. I know it's another Flamin' Hot. Everything, you know, you hear my rants all the time. I'm always complaining about Flamin' everything being hot. But here we go. At least I got Korean style barbecue. Could be a good flavor. Let's see. Those puppies are pretty red in there. They smell really good. Let's see. Got a lot of seasoning on there, so that is good. So let's just jump in and see what we got here. And like I say, these are a Walmart exclusive, so you have to get them from Walmart. Unless you go on eBay, I suppose, but... Let's see, get a couple more in here, then I'll share some thoughts. The one thing I'm noticing is it's like this, the flavor. Sorry, I got a little glare on my glasses there. Ever since I got my replacements down in Florida, they just put the basic lenses, and I need to go to my regular eye doctor to get the good stuff, the Crizal. But not changing the subject there. It's like the flavor kind of falls flat. It's like you get a little touch of like the Korean barbecue, and then it just kind of goes. I don't know if that just comes through right, but let me have a couple more and see here. I'm not sure if it's like making room for the Flamin' Hot. It's like sharing. But it's like the flavor's kind of like a hollow flavor, if that makes any sense to you guys. I kind of like the Korean barbecue flavor. It's nice. It's exactly how it sounds. I mean, it's Korean barbecue. It's like, it's a good flavor, but it's like it needs more of it. It's like the flavor is not as intense. It's like you get a little touch of it and then it caps itself off. Instead of like going full flavor, it's like you get the flavor and then it just kind of goes like this, which is kind of weird. But like I said, I'm not sure if it's making room for the Flamin' Hot. As far as the Flamin' Hot aspect of these, they're not really so. I mean, it has a like the touch of heat. It's not a horrible heat. But I am digging the Korean barbecue flavor in it. I just wish it was more in your face, because that is a decent flavor. But like I said, it's like the flavor gets capped off. It's like you get a touch of it, and then it's like not enough. But it is a good flavor, so it's kind of like a conflicting thing. Like I said, I'm not sure if any of this makes sense. I'm just kind of spitting out what's on my mind there. As I said, I'm just going in first time on these, like I always do. But it is interesting, that's for sure. But I love it because it's different. and it has flavor, even though it has some heat from the Flamin'. That is more up my alley there. But let's see. As I eat more of these, it's starting to, you know, everything's kind of, all the flavors are getting in my mouth, and it's kind of settling a little bit. Let me eat a couple more here. As I eat more of them, the more I'm actually liking these. So that's why I like to keep eating. Sometimes, like I said, sometimes I'll do a review, and then once I shut the camera down and everything, I'll just eat a couple more, or else I'll eat them later on that afternoon or evening. And it's like, you know, I like these a little more than when I reviewed them. But like I said, I go in off the bat. I don't sit there and eat them and then come on and tell you how they are. I like to go and get first impressions and all of that. So, I mean, I could eat them and then come back and tell you, you know, after having a couple servings of them, exactly what I think. But it's nice to give that shoot off the hip kind of, you know, initial impressions there. But these, like I said, I still wish the flavor would kick out a little more. But as you eat more of them, the flavor kind of settles in your mouth as, I guess, the seasoning gets in there. And as you eat more of them, they actually do get better. Like I said, and the heat's not horrible. It does got you flaming hot. There's a little bit of a fire going in my mouth. Not bad. It's like a little flame. But I do, like I said, I always love my different flavors. And I think this is a good flavor. I just realized I don't got my mic on, which is probably good, so I'm not crunching your ear because I got the mic on the camera, so hopefully the sound is okay. It does have a pretty good mic on the camera, so. But anyways, instead of you guys sitting here watching me eat the whole bag, and plus I'm leaving town today. I'm going down to Green Bay. It's concert night tonight. Papa Roach, Rise Against, and Under Oath. Should be an amazing show, so I'm super excited about that. But otherwise, as far as this flavor goes, these are good. Like I said, the more I eat, the more I like them. Sorry, I'll stop eating now, but once you start eating these, they do, like I said, the first couple impressions are one thing, but after you have a couple of them, for me anyways, I'm liking them more and more. These are good. These are tasty. Like I said, if you can't find them in your store, check the app. You can look even for nearby stores. If you are in a Walmart club or whatever, where you pay the extra to get the shipping and all that stuff, you get them probably delivered for free, I would imagine. Otherwise, it's $6.99. So if you really want them and you just don't feel like tracking them down anymore, pay the $6.99, have them delivered. If there's a store nearby or whatever, they'll ship them to you. But these are good. As far as rating them goes, I will give these. I gotta have a couple more here. These. Yeah, that flavor does settle in after you have some. I'm starting to like these. Too bad they're only a limited time. And like I said, even like with the Flamin' Hot, when you have heat and you got flavor, you got a winner, and that's what these are to me. Different flavor. I love different flavors and chips. I always wish they'd get more creative with chips here. So when I see in a Korean barbecue in a Flamin' Hot, I can live with that. As far as rating goes, I'm going to give these, I think they are delicious. I'm going to give these like a 9.2. These are good. I like these. Way to go, Doritos. Way to go, Walmart, for bringing them on. So if you guys have found these already, like I said, they've been out for, I think, like a couple of weeks now. I've been having fun trying to track them down in that time. So if you guys have had these already, let me know your thoughts. If you agree with me or disagree with me, it's always good to hear your thoughts on them. But otherwise, I like these, so I think you would too. So otherwise, I will let you guys go. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.